Traffic together. Want to check in with Michelle now. Just got an update from the National Hurricane Center, and apparently it won't be as strong as originally predicted when it hits New Orleans.
You know, we're still waiting this to even become a hurricane. It's still a tropical storm, and the National Hurricane Center actually did downgrade the storm a little bit in terms of where we expect the winds to be when it makes landfall. However, it's still a large storm. The impacts of this will still be felt across much of the northern Gulf Coast states in terms of not only potentially dangerous storm surge flooding and damaging winds, but also a lot of rainfall expected from this storm. Now, one of the issues here with strengthening this tropical storm has been a lot of dry air that's been trying to wrap around this storm. You see that on the northern side. So while some of the outer rain bands starting to move across the northern Gulf Coast states, conditions are expected to deteriorate over the next 12 to 24 hours as this storm continues to strengthen. So we're kind of on the verge of it becoming a hurricane right now, only about 5 miles per hour and sustained winds difference between where we are right now and what's considered a Category 1 hurricane. So it's 69-mile-an-hour sustained winds. Gusts to hurricane strength by 6 this evening should have 81-mile-an-hour winds still out over the ocean waters, and then pushing inland as we head into the nighttime hours tonight. 86-mile-an-hour sustained winds, Category 1 hurricane as it moves across southeastern Louisiana. And this is a slight shift in the track a little bit to the west, very slow moving. So by tomorrow afternoon, it's still just to the west of Lake Pontchartrain and passing by New Orleans. And so heavy rainfall with this is going to be one of the bigger issues. These are all of the hurricane warnings that are in effect from the Florida Panhandle across much of the state of Louisiana. So here's the radar locally. We're not talking about any tropical effects from Isaac here, but we've got a cold front moving through, and it is bringing some scattered lighter showers to our area. As the morning goes on, could see a few downpours and maybe an isolated thunderstorm. Not severe, though. Your city cam over Providence shows temperatures at 73. Big change from yesterday. We were in the 50s at this point, so a much warmer start to the day and a much muggier start as well. The good news, though, is that these showers aren't going to last all day. Fairly fast moving cold front means just this morning for the wet weather, and then it dries out behind that. So the morning commute showers, isolated storm, 70s for the most part for your temperatures. As the sun returns this afternoon and we turn to drier air, temperatures should climb to the low and mid 80s second half of the day. So most of these showers should be wrapped up by noon, 1 o'clock this afternoon. So morning at the beaches, a little bit damp, drier in the finish of the day, about 78 for your air temperature on the bay, and this should say for today, not for last Friday. 1 to 3 miles for the visibility in the morning. Southwest winds turning to the west and will be a little bit breezy at times. And we've got a pretty great stretch of weather on the way beyond this morning. We're looking at dry skies, and I'm now extending that all the way through the holiday weekend. 79 for your Wednesday, very low humidity. Should be a cool night Wednesday night. 56 for your low, 84 on Thursday afternoon. Still low humidity and plenty of sunshine. Even Friday is not going to be overly muggy despite topping out near 90 degrees. And in terms of the weekend, looking like we may cool off by Labor Day to a high of about 80, but I'm going to keep any showers away for now, maybe Tuesday and Wednesday.